I do not have my vest on, but you guys can hear it. What's going on YouTube right now? We are driving. Well, no shit, right? You already know who would be your favorite over-the-road rookie truck driver. I'm a truck driver, baby. Yeah. No, seriously, we are on US 6 in Utah right now, and wow, do I wish I would have drove through here in the daytime, because I'm sure there is a great view. Obviously, you know, anytime you're getting on a US highway, it's probably gonna be a 2-lane highway with some occasional passing lanes, and depending where you're at in the country, that's where you're really gonna go through the mountains. And man, this route hasn't disappointed. I mean, I've only been on here for a couple of miles now, maybe like around 30 miles so far. But yeah, just exactly what I said. Right now you got some passing lanes, but it's a 2-lane highway, windy, curvy, and really freaking beautiful, if I could see anything. So yeah, but it is cold up here though. It is cold. When I first started, I was over there in Springville, Utah. I was at the Loves there in Springville, Utah, I-15, and it was like 40 degrees. That's what the truck said, so give or take maybe a couple degrees. And here is 16 degrees, give or take a couple degrees. And I've gone up like maybe from there to there, I've gone up maybe like around, I want to say like at least 800 feet in elevation. So yeah, guys, I'm sure I'll be off of here. I'll be off of this road before it even turns daytime. So there's not like, oh yeah, when the sun starts coming up, you know, I'll go ahead and put you guys on. No, that's not happening, because I'll be out of here by then. By then I'll be I'm headed towards Interstate 70. I'm going Interstate 70 east for about maybe 20 miles. And holy shit, he is going way too fast coming around that corner. Like, dude's probably hitting like 80, and then this dude got his high beams on. Holy shit. Yeah, so that's the only downfall with being on these 2-lane roads, curvy. You really should be going the speed limit, and I mean really, you should not be going over the speed limit at all, because especially like curvy, windy, and then you want to come out with your headlights and stuff like that, with your high beams and whatnot. Oh, that's a pretty dope spot right there to just kind of pull off and take a 10-hour break. We're gonna get in the right lane. So like, I can tell there's mountains there. You can tell they have snow, but you can't really see them, not even with the high beams. Only way I'd probably be able to see them is if I had some like floodlights from the top, you know, like that, boom. But yeah, guys, so that's the problem with these 2-lane highways. You know, you got people speeding, you got trucks speeding and all that stuff, and then especially at nighttime, they come in with their high beams and just come around a curve and boom, bow. Like, all it takes is that little bit of you know, to shock your eyes. I don't know if that's the back of the car or what. That looks like the back of a car to me. Oh, okay, helping somebody out. Nice. All right. Or they're both. Oh, okay, there's only one shoulder. He's probably going around 70. Just, I mean, good for him. I mean, I'm pretty heavy. I'm at like 75,000 pounds. So yeah, it's like 32 on my drives, and 30 on my tandems, and 11 at the front. It is 9:50 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I'm guessing. Yeah, Mountain Standard Time. So yeah, guys, anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Let me continue with my drive, and you know, rock out. You know the rest. Rock out with my cock out. Ow. Peace. All right, guys, so we're on I-10 headed eastbound. Well, I'm on the frontage road. I don't know if you guys can hear that from inside the cab, but I'm leaking air. I think something went under my tire, under the truck, but whatever it was, I couldn't see it. It was way too dark, and they're doing a whole bunch of construction and stuff like that. It just literally came up, whatever it was, ran right under my truck. But I know you guys can hear it better now. I do not have my vest on, but you guys can hear it coming from over there somewhere. So that's the situation I'm dealing with, which sucks because this is literally my first load out, and this is the first load I had since I got out of the shop. So right now I'm sitting like at around 80 psi, and that's what it dropped to. And I was getting onto the interstate, and I had to get right back off. So I couldn't even make it. There's a truck stop maybe like 5 miles down the road, but I can't even make it to the truck stop. So I guess we'll just sit here and wait, and I'll see what happens. All right, guys, so everything is all fixed. It was some connectors or something that came off of the hose. So yeah, the guy came out from the TA in San Antonio, and then he had to go back. Then he came back, and then he went back, and then he came back and fixed it. So we're all good to go. Everything is all good. So I have 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 35 minutes to get to my receiver, which is Costco. And well, I have 2 hours to get there, I should say. I have 147 miles, right? But I only have 2 hours and 35 minutes on my clock, and that's my 14 hours. So we're gonna see if we make it there. I hope I do. If not, I'll have to shut down right. I mean, I'll do some ish to get there. But yeah, guys, what an eventful week it has been, I would say. So I'm gonna go ahead and call my fleet manager, and I'm gonna go ahead and call dispatch and let them know that, you know, what my ETA is and whatnot. And yeah, guys, I will talk to you guys later. At this point, I'm kind of tired, so don't know if I'll record when I get there, but I will try. So yeah, guys, all this construction, guys, it's so weird over here. It's so freaking weird. All right, guys, bye. What's going on, guys? Oh man, what a long day it was last night. What a long night, I should say. But right now we are on our way to Hankinemer, Texas. We did the drop off at Costco, which took forever because they said I was late, but I told dispatch, I mean, obviously if I call road service, you know, if I call road service and tell them like, hey, I'm broke down, and I call dispatch and say, hey, I'm broke down, you know, and then I called them back, you know, like, hey, my ETA is 8 a.m. and I guess they never relayed it to the customer because I had to wait 3 hours in order to get to a door because I was late. So they could have, you know, rescheduled an appointment. But anyways, with that being said, right now I am riding the middle lane. I'm gonna get to the right lane. He shouldn't have passed me on the right, but there's a lot of construction here, so I'm not sure what the F is going on. So about the air leak yesterday, yes, I did hit something, and that something was a alligator, a road gator, a gator. That's pretty much tread off of a tire. So a semi, you know, when a semi's tires blow, especially if it's a retread, you'll see the big chunks of tread on the road. So that's what that was, and I found it in the back of the trailer. It was in the trailer on the little thing there. So that's what caused my my thing to blow. So my hoses to you know, give up on me. So with that being said, we got it all fixed. The guy came to look. He didn't have the pieces. It was the hoses to the air dryer. 2 hoses, the fittings. He came, he didn't have the part, so he went back, then he came back, then he went back. It took him like 2 hours to get it done. So yeah, I left like around 5:30-ish. But with that being said, we're gonna go pick up this load here. I'm doing a relay with a driver. I guess that driver doesn't have hours to make the load, and it delivers at 9 in the morning. And I'm glad because they gave me a load that picked up, my pre-plan picked up at 12 in the afternoon, and I was not too happy about that. Obviously, you guys know I do not like driving during the day, especially at that time in the Houston area, and I would have had to pick up in Houston. I was not very happy. But what I can say, it's the same amount of miles, and it has 2 stops, so I got more pay for the same amount of miles. I think the original load was going to Memphis, Tennessee, or Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, it was going to Nashville, I believe, and then this one is going to Memphis. So I can't complain, and it's an extra stop. So we're gonna go pick this up. We're gonna drive to New Orleans, Louisiana, deliver that at 9:30. Then we're going to go ahead and shut down, and the next load delivers the next day at 8 a.m. the rest of the load. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drive and not roll the windows down.
Think about it right now.